But we're going to start off with N'Golo Kante. N'Golo, there you go.
This is why
It's his fault. He's heckling me. N'Golo Kante chat. Yeah. He was fantastic again last night.
Superb.
He's getting older, obviously.
Started off a little bit ropey last night, but after a while, I mean, I was...
You know what's amazing as well? That when Frank Lampard, I'm not going to attack Frank Lampard here, but when Frank Lampard was in charge of Chelsea, he very rarely played him in that position.
Yeah, remember, Frank wasn't the first to do that.
No.
It was Sarri that did it and got pelters for it.
It was Sarri that did it first.
Sarri first did it.
Which is just nuts, obscene. Because you've got a player that's not just the best holding midfielder at the moment, possibly...
all time. Do you know what it is? It's when you think of N'Golo Kante, and I'm a big fan of his, and I go back to that...
Although, it's N'Golo Conte.
Okay.
If you're going to be pedantic about it.
Okay, cool. Anton Griezmann. But see, Kante...
He
had that period where he won the league with Leicester. He then won the next season with Chelsea and then won the World Cup. That period there, he's
untouchable.
Incredible.
Yeah, I agree.
In some respects, I can understand what Sarri was trying to do because in terms of getting the ball out from the back, starting attacks, Jorginho is so comfortable. Look how important he's been, by the way. Chelsea winning the Champions League, Italy winning the Euros. So I get it in terms of controlling the game. But when you put Kante in front of that back four, there's no coincidence that they win a lot of trophies. I mean, I think, in my opinion, at that role, I think he's the best we've ever seen.
Ever?
So
Claude Makélélé, of course, had that position named after him.
Yeah, I think Kante's taken it to another level.
Are you suggesting we should rename the Makélélé role?
Yeah, the Kante role.
Are you?
Yeah, I think so. But then when you talk about controlling the game and playing that same type of system without running around like Kante does, Busquets is hard to beat, by the way, because he plays that holding role, and in possession, he is so comfortable in any scenario, taking the ball in any scenario. I think he's in with a shout. He hasn't got the legs of Kante and Makélélé, I get that. But with the ball, he takes some beating.
See, there aren't that many players that play that role. When we were having our little chat about it earlier on, Ollie, who presses the buttons sometimes on time, suggested Roy Keane. And
he's
Roy
more of a
Keane,
6 box-to-box.
Yeah, but there aren't that many players that play that Kante role now, are they? Or play it that well?
There's a few that you've got the likes of Declan Rice, but then even he's more of he's like a holder /6. He can get up and down.
Yeah, and if he does, then Thomas Souček is
Thomas who?
Sorry.
What is wrong with you today?
Souček, wow.
Are you right,
he was a goalkeeper, wasn't he? Wow.
Thomas Souček.
Yeah, he was a goalkeeper.
He's all over the
Anyway, Souček.
What's wrong with him?
But with Declan Rice, one of them bombs forward, the other one sits.
Calvin Phillips, another one.
For England,
He holds, but he's again another one who kind of powers forward. Then you start looking around the globe, he looks at likes of Toni Kroos. He's really good in that role, but he kind of pushes forward a little bit. So, but for me, Kante, he takes some beating.
You're saying the best ever?
I think there's an argument. That 3-year period, he won 2 Premier League with 2 teams in the World Cup.
Let me ask you this, because he's not getting any younger, we know that, right? If Chelsea had the opportunity to swap him now for Declan Rice...
I don't think Chelsea fans are doing that.
You don't think so?
No, not right now.
I'm talking about longevity here.
I know you, but not right now. You saw Kante last night, right?
Yeah, it was outstanding.
Exactly. So why would you chop that now? There's no... Listen, I love Declan Rice, but there's no guarantee he can do what Kante does.
No. Well, not if you're saying Kante's the best that's ever played that.
I bet you if you ask midfield players that play alongside Kante, like you look at Paul Pogba, for instance, all we want from Paul Pogba is a bit of consistency. I bet you he says the one player he loves playing next to would be Kante.
Yeah. You think he's the best player ever?
Look what he did for Danny Drinkwater. Danny Drinkwater got the biggest move ever because of Kante doing his running.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's frightening, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, listen, that's where we're going to begin. We'll talk about Chelsea as well. Just a quick word about their performance. Again, by the way, another English team that play in the knockout rounds, yet to concede a goal.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, I only got to watch kind of dribs and drabs because I was watching the blockbuster, which was Preston versus Nottingham Forest, which finished...
Oh, is that what you were doing last night?
Which finished zip.
So were you on Soccer Saturday last night?
Soccer Special, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Soccer Special. Soccer Saturday's on a Saturday.
What's happening to my brain?
Are you all right, you? What's happened?
Oh, let me look at the calendar. Yeah, it's not Saturday
What has
today.
happened?
Well, because in my head it's just called Soccer Saturday anyway.
No, it's Soccer Special.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was, yeah. But no,
what game were you working on?
Preston versus Forest. 0-0.
When you got the call from Soccer Special and they went, do you want to come in? Did you go, yeah, Champions League night? And they went,
No, listen, it doesn't bother me what games. I just love watching football. But
no, it does bother you.
It doesn't, but that game was tough. And Preston should have won.
When you do that job, right, you've got the monitor in front of you.
Yeah.
Have you got any other means to see any other games?
Yes, I've got I had Chris Boyd next to me on the right watching Chelsea.
But all you can do is just look at his monitor.
Look, it's there.
There isn't one big TV screen in front of all of you.
4 or 5 above you. A bit like here.
Oh, okay.
But bigger than this, above your head.
All right. All right, well, listen, can Chelsea win it again? Can they retain it?
There's no reason why not.
No reason why not. I think the English sides, we're going to find out more about United tonight, don't they? Yeah. Not conceded a goal.
Them 3 look very, very strong.
Yeah, fine. How are Arsenal getting on, shall we? Where are they? They're not in it. That's bizarre. We'll talk about Chelsea. We'll talk about Kante. Benji reckons he's the best ever in that position. Yeah. I don't want to misquote you. The best ever in that position.
The best ever. What do you think?
I mean, it's hard to look past him. He's ridiculous, isn't it? And also, you made a very good point that when Chelsea took him out of that position, they just struggle. And you see what he can do for Paul Pogba. You can see Danny Drinkwater for Francis. Yeah, I agree with you.